Greetings, everyone. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I got a little excited and started about 2 minutes earlier than the hour. But hi, here I am. Yes, it's been a while. Been a long time, been a long time. And I'm standing on the little beachfront that we made for the University Towers apartments. And I'm going to change my view. Behind me is the level 5 enchanting tower for underwater base. And that part of the enchanting tower is meant to be above water. So it's really an interesting build. And let's come here and then I'll have to think about that because maybe it's not. Maybe it just happens that where I'm putting it, that's above water. Maybe the whole thing's supposed to be below. So don't pay attention to me. We can ask we can ask later to find out. I know that there is actually a door, and that door is actually meant to be underwater. This door right here, I know that. But the other pieces, yeah, we'll have to find out. We'll have to find out about. Notice there's all these different platform areas for this building. And the other building, the other piece that you see right here is the building joining up to the rest of the colony, to the rest of the settlement, the facility. And so, yeah, and we were talking about making this look like these, because it already looks like those. And I've been talking about that for a long time. If I'm not going to do it, don't talk about it anymore. Yes, yes. So, just while I'm talking for just a minute, I'm just going to go ahead and continue doing this while I'm talking. So what happened was a change in my sister's care, and that change created a thing where we actually needed to have several appointments that we don't normally have in conflict. So we kind of had a conflict with her schedule and my schedule. And so that's actually okay. Obviously, her schedule comes first. And that is sort of the thing that we were trying to just make sure about. Am I going too far over? I see that one's only going to there. I think I brought this one over. Let me see, because I think I brought it over a little bit more. So yeah, so it's just a thing that happened with her care for the week. And yeah, so lots of things are going on with other people's things that are going on. Yeah, that is one up. I'm going to take this one away because I don't want those sticking. See those parts of the door? I don't want them sticking to this rock. So that is the door opening area, and we could take away this block right here, these, and just have that doorstep be there. And I think I like that. Were we bringing it all the way down? I don't know yet. But so far, it's coming down sort of in this area. There are some places like right here where we could bring it practically the whole way down, but then I see that window right there, and I don't know whether I want it to actually be right where that window is, because that's one of the windows in the university. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what happens with that piece. Do we have another piece on the other side? Saf, how are you? It's Friday. Yeah, it is. What do you want? That's a good question. That is a good question. It is Friday. It is indeed. Let's start here. And that's too far away, so let's move it over to here. And that's the one. So we'll bring this one right here all the way up. And these are the pieces that are holding the mountain in place. And that's how we're going to put it. This is the mountain. The mountain's on stilts. And some of these corners actually make it possible for the mountain to come down and be here. Posise, you were good? Excellent. I am much better. I am much better. There has been a change in my sister's care that has actually already had a positive outcome, and very quickly, which is good for those who were skeptical. And this was a thing that we had tried to explain, and nobody was listening really. And so it is really wonderful to be vindicated on that point, that that of the care that was not being taken care of. And so, yeah, so in that respect, this makes me very much happier than I was, and this is good. Let's look here, and look what's happening. It's daytime, and all of our builders went to work. They had jobs that they were working on, and they are doing those jobs right now. Should I take this up? I probably should. You can't even see what I'm doing, can you? It is so dark. How is she? She is finally beginning to recover from some of the setbacks that have happened in the last 18 months. Setbacks with the wound care, setbacks that started from a change in heart medication that was supposed to be managing her injury, her heart injury. She did not have heart disease. She did not have high blood pressure. She did not have high cholesterol. She didn't have any of those things. And yet, because of something that happened in the hospital, she ended up having a heart attack, which was actually an injury caused by her kidneys shutting down because of the hospital not monitoring the vancomycin. And it is something we still have to get straightened out. But in the meantime, I don't care about, I do ultimately care, but right now I just care about her getting care, actually getting the type of care that she needs. And so in that respect, what happened this past week, it started just before Labor Day and then has continued to this week, which is why I haven't been streaming YouTube, because I've been at medical appointments, is the reason. Those things I think are going to make a difference in her life. So yes, in answer to your question, it's really interesting. Over the weekend, even Vincentius Primus was saying that she sounded bubbly, which is not her. So that's to the degree, those were fish, right? I just saw fish, didn't I? I think I just saw those guys. Okay. I was concerned that I saw people. All right. Yeah, that in itself is very good. Yes. Whoa! Injury or surgery? Injury. So, just a second. Let me go let me go to my little place. I know you like it when I go to my little place, so let's come here. I'm going to change my view for a minute, and let's come to here. So she was in the hospital specifically for a surgical procedure, and that procedure required that they wanted to put her on a venous, what do you call it when they put it? They call it an intravenous, I think, antibiotic. And my sister had been on vancomycin before, so she didn't think anything of it. She thought everything was going to be fine. She wasn't concerned about it, and so that was one of those things. But then, let me see if I do this and do this. Do I have? Oh, I've got a cutting board in my hand. Let's do this. And let's do this, and let's do this, and there we go. Now we're asleep. So yeah, and I think it's been a while. Whoa. Did that stop the storm? That's interesting. That last thunder crash was at the end of the storm. Wow. But I think I've explained it before, what happened. But yeah, so we're still trying to work that out. So thank you, Afgaristo Zaf. Thank you for your wishes for my sister. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So yeah, so that's where I've been. And Zaf, you were lucky enough to catch me on Twitch, where I was able to stream a little bit because I'm not as confined to a time frame where I want to be. But here, I like to keep this time frame, and so I wasn't able to come in the way I wanted to. All right, so so what are we doing? So I believe that what we were doing was putting in some kitchens because we were trying to get some additional housing in some areas. And I want to go to our builders for a minute and see what they're working on. And I don't actually have to go to the builders in order to do that. I can actually go up to the town hall and go through to the airship. And there is a book on the airship that shows us what's going on. And let's go down to here, the work orders. So Max is upgrading what? Oh, it doesn't show what they're upgrading. Interesting. Upgrading the archery. So Max is upgrading the archery. And then the sawmill, Malaya is upgrading that. And the mechanic's hut, that's right, Benedict is still building a submarine for Jamina. And Jania, Benedict's sister, is working on the composter's hut, which we're trying to get done because the composter's hut actually is impinging or too close to, and let me see what that is. Is that piece needed? I don't think so. Is too close. Oh, but it was there. Oh, that's part of the way they had it built. Okay, so we'll put that back. Is too close to that farm and also too close to this hallway. So it's the other way around. This was here first, and the hallway wasn't supposed to be this close, but it is. Wow. So we have to repair the hallway after this is being finished out. This should be the level 5 of this right here. It was very important that this be here because we wanted to, the land people, I'm associating myself with them. The land people wanted to assure Tana that we were clean, that we were going to take care of the oceans, and this is what we were going to do with our recycling plant. This is the recycling plant right here, and it looks like it's a piece of Tana. It really does. Even for these houses right here, they're not afraid to be up close. This is a farm right here, and this Tana, this is an interesting building. This is actually a guard tower, but it has an apartment attached to it. So that must be for people who want to, for the guards out here. Here's another one also with an apartment attached. These are far away. Oh, look at how close this is. Look at these two. Look at these three right here. And this is one of our apartments in the farm tower. And they can see right into there. They have neighbors. They have Tana neighbors. Isn't that wild? They actually have mermaid neighbors. That is really cool. So when this is done, we will grade this mountain piece here because, of course, it's being supported by the rest of this hill, but we want it to look like it was carved out. And so we'll just grade that part. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to leave this wall, since this is the composter, so that any noise coming from these machines is not going to interfere with the people who live right on this hill right here. And I'm sure that that's how it was sold to Tana, that it was going to be okay. So we're going to have to make sure that it is. And these right here, that's how close we are. This is the farm with these construction tapes being on it that belong to this building. So yeah, so that's where we're at. And look at this. Isn't this amazing? The river float. Yes. Isn't this intense? Look at all this building that we've done under here. It's crazy. We were also supposed to bring this back down over top of the hospital and close up this part right here. So we can still work on that. So whenever I think there's nothing, this is what happens. So this is the basement of the the tavern. Yes, that's the tavern. Not in reality here from, no reality here from Rains. We'll find out. Just a second. I'm going to look and see. There's our scientific team probably coming back from somewhere. And our new house. Remember our new house that we have right here that has a beautiful view. We could give them some chairs. They do have a bed. They do have a kitchen. This is the kitchen view, and this is the hallway leading to that house, and this is also hallway leading to that house. There's the two sets of hallways there. What is that? That's one of the deliveries, and there's Jania. Jania is waiting for something, and then this is the massive, and I do mean massive, stairwell that goes all the way up to here. This is the end of the stairwell right here, and I believe this is the graveyards right here. Yes, it is. So this is where Addison works. We have Adeline, her daughter, and Addison, and this is Addison right here. And Addison is the one who, she had a daughter with Chase, but she Chase is a submarine tech, and she is spending all her time up here. Gemma, Gemma is right downstairs from here at the Surface University. Oh, Zaf, Vincentius.
Yes.
There's flooding where Zaf is.
Ouch.
He says there's 10 dead and missing others. 2 cities from rain. The river overflowed. They had enough rain that the rivers overflowed. Oh my gosh. Zaf is saying we float here. Did it affect your town too, Zaf? Did you have to move? Let me see what he says. Just a moment. Good gracious, I just realized what he was saying. Whoa, I had not heard that, and I am sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. The Panios River. You're a bit away. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that you're safe, but I know I really feel sorry for the people in the city where they're having the flooding. Oh my goodness. Wow. It is daytime, but that's the sun. That's the moon coming up right there. So they're going to come home in just a minute. So I think I'm going to get out of their way first. Up, and there is Addison coming home first, and Gemma is going to come up the stairs. There she is, and there's Gemma coming home as well. So they're both home. They don't have a kitchen, so I think I'm going to be doing kitchen. Remember when we made this little garden for them? And this is the tower of the town hall right here. So Gemma and Addison are surface people. They are part of the surface extension, and they are important to the tourists that come and visit. Gemma is running the university extension here, which includes a library and lots of places for people to study, and anyone who's interested can take an orientation course when they come as visitors. We have a short course that people can take, like a 3-day course that they can take to study the project that is going on here, the project of the base. Larissa and Trikala, the cities that were damaged. Larissa and Trikala. Wow. Wow, Zaf, I'm really sorry to hear that. Good gracious. Yeah, we are watching, well, actually the news is watching it because it makes good news, but the news is watching the hurricane that's coming from across that they're expecting sometime. And that hurricane, what is that there? What is on top of that? Let me see what this is right here. Let me see if I can put a slab right here instead of having that. Do I have any slab? Let me see if this is bricks. Is this slab? This is brick. This is brick. Oh, this is brick. There's a slab. There's a slab right there. Let's pull this out and make it slab at least in this section right here. Do I need stairs there? I don't think so. And what's this? This is the same thing right here. So we'll pull that out. Let's go up and see what that looks like on this side. So we just pulled out the stairs underneath this and made those slabs. Okay, so I think that is going to work better. Yeah, that definitely works better for that. And that's fine, although if we wanted to, we could, no, I think that's a stair. That is a stair. So let's put that stair back. Let's go around to the other side before someone comes and put that stair back right here where I just took that stair away. So let's put that back. And I'm going to stop fiddling with it. Okay, so yes, so that's some of the part that we were looking at. Vincentius, are you okay? You are? Okay. Now, I haven't checked on Derek, and Derek's new partner, he partnered with a, sorry Paisley, he partnered with a, it's late at night, it's 11 o'clock. He partnered with a visitor and they had a kid. You're going to say hi to Vincentius? Okay. Vincentius, Zaf says hi. He says hi back to you. He's taking a nap right now, or just laid down to take a nap for a minute. You tell global news. Yes, I appreciate your global news, Zaf, because sometimes when we don't get global news, I think that they're afraid that we'll know something. I don't know. Okay, see what he's doing? See, he's cooking beets and carrots. We're going to stop him from doing that, and the best way to do that is like this. So let's teach the recipes. Let's go to carrots, C-A-R-O. Let's teach cooked carrots. There we go. Let's teach that, and let's teach cooked beets, B-E-E-T. Let's teach cooked beets, and let's teach that, and let's put that there. That's fine. And then let's let's go back to here. Let's go to smelting recipes where those are and disable them so that they won't cook those. Now we have potatoes, fish. Let's look at minimum stock. I thought so, that we hadn't done any minimum stock for him. So here we go again. This is our minimum stock setup. Let's do birch slab first. And there it is. Let's select it and let's do 4 stacks. So the reason we do this is because it was suggested on Minecolonies Discord that this actually helped the couriers to work better, and that's the reason why I'm doing it. Let's do potatoes, T-A-T, and we're going to select and do 4 stacks. And then let's do cooked potatoes so they don't take them all away. Cooked potatoes, P-O-T-A. There's no such thing. Baked potatoes, B-A-K-E-D. Potato, there it is. Let's do a 4, and let's do that. Okay, and then the same with the fishies. Cod first. Let's do raw cod, a 4, and there it is. And let's do cooked cod, 4. There's cooked cod, and let's change, I've got that, change it to 4. Okay, and there we are. And then salmon. Salmon. Let's do raw salmon for, now you'd only have to do this once if you only had one restaurant. I don't care. I intend to have more than one restaurant because I'm a real city. This is a real situation and nobody has one restaurant. So let's do 4 again. Let's do salmon, and let's do cooked. Grilled salmon, there it is, cooked salmon right there, and let's do that. Okay, so he can at least make these. And now for her, for Briar, who is Derek's partner at home and at work. And we're going to put in for Briar cutting board, a grinder, and there's probably a couple other things. She probably needs pots and things. But I think that if we put these in on the list, that she'll get them. And so let's do that, and then I don't have to deliver them. I think if they're part of the list, the minimum stock list, I don't have to do that. So let's do cutting board. Let's select the copper one, and let's give her 4. This is a restaurant, so of course they can have 4 cutting boards. Let's add the other cutting board, 2 different types for cutting different things. And let's do this cutting board, and I don't think that changed right. It says, yep, let's take that off. Let's add it again. I didn't change this number, 4, and cutting. So TTING. Okay, and that gives us this cutting board. Let's do the grinder because she already has one. So let's put a grinder here. Let's do 4 of them, and let's get pots. So POT, not POT. Let's do the stainless pot first, or the cast iron pot. I'm not sure. 4, and there's 1. Let's do the copper pot. And there's that one. Let's do a skillet, SKILL, and there's that one. We're not doing Farmer's Delight, we just have it for the furniture. And then let's do saucepan, 4, saucepan, SAUCE, there it is. And we've got that, and 4, and finally bakeware, KEWARE, there we go. Let's do 4 of that, whoops, escape, 4 of that, and let's select that. So there's bakeware, and then what else? There's something else missing, a juicer. Let's add the juicer. JUIC, and there it is. So let's get 4 of those, select, and put those in. All right, so those are the minimums, so they can't take those away, and we'll put that there. There probably, in this one is not enough room for all of that, but it means that they won't take things away. I don't think that pot was there, so they just brought a pot. See these 2 things? Those weren't there before. I'm not going to remove the cooked. Let's see if they eat them. They don't usually. So we'll see. What, Derek? What did you do? Did you just burn yourself or something? What in the world was that about? And look, Briar is fixing up. See, they're bringing stuff. Briar was just fixing this table up with the coffee and the new pastries, pie. That's what I didn't do. I didn't do pie. So look at the couriers coming and bringing them things. So let's see what the couriers brought. Because oh look, he's cooking.
Good to see you.
He's cooking. So it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Wait, what happened to the food that was here? Do you have
If you
it
say
on
so.
you? Inventory. What happened to the potatoes? Oh, you put them in. Okay. Wait, what happened to the cutting board and the pot and stuff that was there? Grr, did they just take them away?
Fine afternoon, isn't it?
That's why we did the minimum, so they wouldn't take those to the warehouse. And they just took them away just now. Are you bringing them back?
Fine afternoon, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't tell yet. And what are you bringing, Amber?
Hi.
Hi, yes. Oh, you still have this. How do I get rid of that? I've got to find this place where they can't deliver because somebody is full. I've got to find where this is because I think it's interfering. And so she is taking care of that table. And let's see what's happening. This is a visitor right here. And let's go down. Let me see if I can find who is full. Is it you? Let me see. Let's come here and let's look. It could be. It could be. I don't think so. Let's go back. Let's request a pickup. It says that he's going to come. Okay, fine. And let me see what she was asking for. Let's have her re-ask for this. Skip and the cancel. We might have some of that. That's what I want to find out. So there is Kingston. He's coming to deliver. And let's see. Oh, I forgot to do it. You're absolutely right. I might as well go back. There's two things that I keep forgetting to put on the list. And one of them is bread. And the other one is pie. Because we do have a baker, and so those things can be supplied to them. So minimum stock, let's do bread. We have an industrial baker and a bakery shop, so let's select bread. Let's do that, and let's select that. That should be on the list now. Where is it? There it is. Let's come here and let's get pumpkin MPK. There's pumpkin pie. Let's do 4 and let's get that. Okay, and then do I want to do some kind of soups? I don't have to do the recipes, I don't think, anymore. And so that's one of the things. 2 restaurants, a big colony. Yeah, it is. Nice. So
Hi.
you keep coming here and bringing stuff, and then you keep going away. Let me look at you and see what it is that you keep bringing that you think that he can't get. Let's go into the inventory. Oh, he has all this stuff. Oh, look at that. Look, he's actually got it already. Oh, so this might be it. See what it's saying? And they keep wanting to bring something else. So they took away, let me take away the carrots and the beets because he doesn't need those. I might have to not have the pots be numbered. He doesn't have the space for it. So let's change this to a single. We're going to change these to, I don't know whether I should or not. But it looks like that's the problem right there, that he doesn't have any room for the minimum stock things, even though it shows here. Where's he putting them then? Where's he putting all this stuff? Look at this. So let me just take away the carrots. I know I can take away the carrots and let's take away the carrots and let's take away the beets. And there is enough room. There's enough room for what they need. And look, see, they brought him the pots and pans and things. So I think that's good for now. And I'm just going to take these 2 away. But I'm wondering, we'll see what happens with the things that are there for them to deliver and see if it's a problem. If they're saying he has enough. Let's come down to who else is really small. Yeah, nope, they're not delivering to him anymore. Good. And what does she need? She still
Good
needs
day to you.
bubble coral block. And how many do you need? More details. 1 to 2. And I did cancel, and she's still asking for it. Let me go get her some. And you're like, where am I going to get it from? Because I can't take it off of the housing. So how am I going to get this? I would have to go to some abandoned areas, some far distant areas, and take them out. And I'm not sure I can. I think I'm going to have to ask Tana to give it to me, because what? I'm going to break down somebody's house? I don't think I can do that. So I'm going to have to wait until Tana gives me some coral. It should be that the flower shop should be able to provide that, but I don't think so. There's still some things that the player has to provide. And the last thing we want is, this is the coral that's needed, but this belongs to buildings that are here. And this is artwork in buildings. Yeah, so where am I going to get it from? So I would have to get permission to remove something. So it's much better if Tana gives it to me, because then they're getting it from building a house, or taking a house down, or taking a building down, or something like that. So I think that is what I would like to do in regards to that. So let's come over here. Let's come up to her, and we're going to have our couriers put in an order for Tana to deliver them some of that. And so see here, see this submarine right here. This is the type of sub that stuff would come in on, so that we make sure that it's being sourced responsibly. And I believe that's the word, sourced responsibly. And we didn't change this submarine. Remember, Zaf, we changed the other submarine, but we didn't change this one. So if we wanted, we could change this one out to make this clear glass that they're looking through. It does look really cool when they're looking through clear glass here. And this is, let me look here, this is glass, and this is glass. So we can take these two and put them here like this on this side. Oops, hopefully that was 2 pieces. Yes, good. And then on this side here, like we did with the submarine. And then here, I know we did that whole big thing to get that piece there. The only thing that I could do, I'd have to do the same thing again with this. It's worth it. Why don't we go in? Okay, we're inside. And do I have the piece that I need? Here, of all places, I should have this piece. And as a matter of fact, I do. So let's try this. So what we know is this is going to float away, and this is going to go away, and the frame that it's on is going to go away too. So let's take that away, and let's pick up that frame. Okay, so we have those. I think I'm going to have to get a different frame for us to use. Let's come here. Let's get this frame, and we'll put that in. Let's take this out, because we actually need to take this piece right here. Whoops. So we didn't remove that, and put that there. And now let's come out. We're doing it much easier than we did it the last time, right? We had such a crazy time doing it the other time when we tried, but now we know what's involved. There we are. Okay, so now let's come down into the submarine and let's put that up. Let's take that away. And now we have this space again. Let's put this back, turn this around so that it reads properly there. And let's put that in, and there it is. And so now we can come up here. Let's see. Oh, I am out. Good. Yay. Ta-da! And close the door. Isn't that so cool that we can actually go down into the submarine and we can fix that? So there it is. So that now that it can see out, and that looks so cool. Now I don't remember, but I'm going to put one here. I think there was one there, and that just got removed. So I'm going to put that piece there to protect those glass, and that takes care of that sub. Let's look at some of our other submarines for a minute, since we're doing stuff. So the sub that's being that is getting gasoline right now has the same problem, and sure enough, there is a piece on top. We added another piece. I actually kind of like that. But let's get this submarine to also be fixed. This one is a little tiny bit different. See this coming right here. So let's fix that one. That one. The front one looked like it was done. Yes. And this one. And this one right here. So that takes care of those two. And then let's come down in here. And here we go. We are inside. Let's pick. I have these already picked up. So we can take this away, that away, and put that there. And then let's come up here and let's fix this front piece right here. We're going to take that one away, and we're going to put this clear one right in front. Right there. And now we can go back in and fix the... Now the only reason that I have to do this is because of Chroma Hills. Chroma Hills has leaded glass for all the natural glass, and so that means that I have to change it to clear glass, which is fine. I'm fine with that. That's the least thing as far as I'm concerned, as far as Chroma Hills is concerned. I'd rather deal with that than deal with some of the other things that other packs, mod packs, have and don't have. And I actually just love Chroma Hills so much. I'd rather deal with it. I'd rather deal with that. So this is where this submarine rises up. This retracts when they're not getting fuel. This retracts. It's actually being fueled. I don't know. That's a good question. It might be being fueled. It should be being fueled with electricity. And so this piece comes up to this box. This box retracts back to this piece on the roof, and then the submarine just rises up and turns around and goes and gets a barge so that it can travel. Let's look at the other sub, which is the hospital sub right here. I don't know that we did the front of it. It looks like we did it already. We did, and look how big this is. So this is much bigger, and we already fixed this submarine completely, and that's excellent. And where's our other submarine? Oh, those submarines aren't finished. The one that Jamina is building right now, that is in here. Let's come down here. Let's come all the way down. I'm going to not have something there in my hand. This submarine is not a submarine. This is a tanker. And so it doesn't have the same controls. I think it's controlled like a drone, that this is actually filled up. And oh no, there it is. I see it. Oh, there it is. I see it. Is it here? There it is. There it is. Oh, look at this. So this is the tanker, the concrete tanker. And look at this. You can actually go down farther into the machine of it. Whoa, look at this. This is cool. So look inside. See, you can see that this is where the mixer is, and this is all the equipment. So that's where, wow, Mc Sassa. You can't see, can you? Let me hold the lantern in my hand. I am so sorry. TRN. Let me get a lantern, and I'm going to hold it in my hand, which is 9. So let's come here. Let's make that go away, and I should, now you can see. So I went down the stairs, and you can look here and see that inside there. That's the concrete being mixed. That is concrete being mixed, concrete powder. And then these 2 doors right here that close. And then this is where the ship, this is where that mixer is controlled from down here. But then the ship itself is being controlled. No, I might be wrong. It looks like, yeah, there it is. So the ship itself is being controlled from here. And then the mixer is being controlled from down here. Isn't that freaking cool that's how they wanted it? I love it so much. Now, what Mc Sassa said, that Matt Lom and Mc Sassa had thought that this was going to be gray in vanilla concrete, gray, what do you call it? Cyan concrete is sort of a grayish color. It's the same way that in Chroma Hills brown, the black in the terracotta is actually gray. So this is actually, is this terracotta? Let me see. It sure is. So that's why it's looking like this. It is supposed to be a gray ship. And so our gray, terracotta, RRA, we don't really have a gray. Our gray is like a light brown. However, our concrete is perfect. CRE is the perfect color gray for this ship. And although I should ask Mc Sassa if he comes on, I should actually ask which is the better color of the grays. So I'll wait until Mc Sassa is here to look at that and to see. Since I'm here, let's go in. It doesn't matter which one we go in. So let's go in this doorway here. If we go here, we can see the submarine, the new mini sub. Hi, guys. That Jamina is working on with, see, Jamina's supervising and Benedict is building it. So this is the new submarine right here, and wow, it is looking really fancy. Look at that. Look at what it's looking like. Isn't that going to be cool? That is going to be so cool. So yeah, so that's the submarine, and this area opens up so that the submarine can drop down into the water when it is ready. And so that's one of the things that's going to happen later. That's what Benedict and Jamina are working on right now. What let me come here. I want to put something in the warehouse for a minute. There's one of our couriers. I think right now that we have the correct number of couriers, but I'm going to check and see right quick because that also helps. Amber, what's the matter? Are you still having that thing where somebody is too full? And I wonder if that I'm going to have to back off those numbers that I put in. I think I might have to back them off. So right now we have Callan, who is actually from Courier People. I believe that Ron is his father. I can look right quick. Let me see if that is true, because that's one of the things that I want to know. Hold on for a second. Let's make this go down. Let's look at this. I'm looking, is this children? Yes, it is. Let's look for Callan for a sec. And he is, as a matter of fact, Ron's son, which is why he's here as a courier. And that way, we were going to have Bjorn not be a courier anymore, but he's so skilled right now. He's just in this job he hates until we get another courier. And that's what we're going to look at. I might have to back off some of the pots and pans just so that we don't have a problem. Let's look here. Let me look at the box. We did order some things. Oh, it's this box. This is the box that can't be. I bet this is the box that they're talking about. Let me deliver. They're supposed to be doing this, but let me do it and see what's going on here. So let's put this in here. Let's come to inventory, and let me just put these pieces here, because then all I have to do is do the thing. Is press the button, press the emerald button, and that will be done. I'm not sure why they were supposed to pick up, and this might be what they're talking about, that they didn't pick these things up the way they were supposed to, but you know what? That's okay. We'll pick them up. We'll pick these up. And now let's see if she'll pick up the rest of them. I think this was what they were talking about. So let's put this in here, and let's fill this up, and then I'll put these away. And if there's no more room in the warehouse, now that would be interesting. Let's see what happens when we go to settings, and let's sort. And the warehouse is sorted, and those things went away. And if there's no more room in the warehouse, let's see if that's the way it looks. That's amazing. There's room here. There's a lot. Yeah, so see, the warehouse is really, really... why don't we research? Because look at this, how much glass there is. Broken glass there is. Why don't we research? Wait, is that... how many beets is that? I want them to make something with beets. I just don't want them to cook them. They don't eat them. The watermelon that we have, I don't think we need any more, and I don't think we're growing it. But let's do the let's see what it takes to research widening the shelves in the warehouse. There is research for that, and let's go find out where that is and what that is. And that's Paisley, by the way, breathing right there. And she's going to check on something. She's probably going to the ship, to the science submarine. And there is Dax, who has returned to research. He is a researcher, and I am going to change, I'm going to turn into a survivalist so that I don't damage the RV. I don't damage the university. So let's come here. Let's look at technology. Let's back this out for a minute. Taking diving lessons. Plantation unlocks, seagrass, that's right. These we haven't done yet. And these are ones that we have to do. 32 sugarcane and 32 cactus. And I think we were going to have them bring it to us and see. And then this one unlocks kelp, seagrass, and sea pickles. And this one unlocks bamboo, cocoa, and vines. And this one unlocks glowberries. Okay. Those are changes to the plantation. So we now have to unlock those things. And we'll start with, I think it's, what is it, 32? So it's half a stack of sugarcane and cactus. And I think we asked for that. We sure did. So let's put that here right now, and let's get those pieces, and let's get them started researching this. So let's go to technology, crop rotation, and there we go. So let's go back to technology, crop rotation. It's going to take 2 hours, it looks like, of real time, of Earth time, not real time. Their time is real too. And then the next thing that we're going to need is 16 sea pickles, seagrass, and kelp. So I'm going to ask for those right here. Let's see what I asked for so far. Let's look here. I don't see any of that. I don't see anything here. So let's do 16 seagrass. Seagrass, whoops, why'd that go away? Sea pickle, we know it's 16 of these. Request, let's see if that's giving me 16. It is. 16 kelp. Let's go back to kelp. And let's do 16
right away,
kelp.
right away.
Let's make that go away. 16 kelp here. 16 request. Okay. And let's see what the other one was, because I've forgotten whether it said seagrass or not. So let's come here. Technology. Let's go in here. Oh! What did we watch? We watched something. We've been spending a lot of time, though, Zaf, watching tiny homes. We actually have. We've been looking at the tiny home movement, mostly looking at the New Zealander who's been doing it for about 7 years now. And it is seagrass, 16 seagrass. So let's come here. Let's look at sea. Grass, there it is, and let's get 16 of those. Request, and ooh, there's none. See that? So there isn't any seagrass, so that's not going to be delivered. We're going to have to order that. So but we know that we can do that next piece, and the order is going to come in the weeks. I think 2 hours is maybe like a week of their time. So let's look at civilians for a minute. I just want to see if there's anything growth. Growth is okay. Oh, I know what we came here for, the warehouse. So I believe the warehouse is under technology. So let's go back here to technology and let's bring this up. Stone cake, woodwork, warehouse master. There we go. So right here, Warehouse master, add the option to select recipes based. Nope, I don't want that. Build molds. Maybe I don't. Block break speed. I thought for sure there was something about the warehouse. Capacity. Look at these right here. Let me see what this is. Builder can minimum stock 50% more. Requirement is 32 racks. Building can minimum stock. I think we might have to do this minimum stock right here. And this is workers can learn more, and workers can learn more, and citizen inventory. But we need a library that we've got. So, and 64 emeralds. This just needs racks. Capacity, full stock. Buildings can minimum stock 100% more. Let's do these. This one is open. It just needs 16 racks. So let's order 16 racks. Racks. W-R-A-C-K. Nope, R-A-C-K. There's a rack, and we need 16. Let's request them. And they're on the bottom. Aha, and see, so that's going to be delivered so that the carpenter can make the racks. And so that's good. And so there's the things that are going to be worked on while we're doing something else. So let's continue for a moment. I might have to pull out the baking stuff in the places, but we'll see. Wait, Houston's here. Let's go to Houston for a minute. Houston has one of the bigger restaurants where that actually has a lot of room. Let's see how many pots and pans he actually got delivered, because he should have gotten the entire array. And his partner, is it nighttime? It is. Let me see what time of night it is. Oh, it's after midnight. Okay, so far he's keeping his potatoes. He has cooked and raw food. He doesn't have any, you see what I see, that he doesn't have any birch slab. Let's look here. Crafting, nope. Let's look here. I don't have birch slab on the list. I don't think. Let's see. I do have birch slab on the list, and I only have one stack of salmon and one grinder and one salt and one cod. I'm going to change the cod and the salmon to 4, and I'll leave the cutting board. But see, then he doesn't have a cutting board, does he? That's why I'm doing 4. Let's come here. Let's do minimum stock. Let's take this off too. And let's give him 4 of these things. Okay, so salt. Let's do 4, and we're doing, oops, I'm gonna have to look. Let's come over. Do I have one here? I bet I don't. Let's look at smelting recipes for a minute, and let's teach recipe. I just want to see what salt is. S-A-L-T, because we want Pam's salt, which looks like this. Pam's Harvest Craft salts, and salt and pepper is what we're using. So that's the salt that we want. And let's see how it's made. Yes, that's definitely the salt that we want. So let's come back to here and put minimum stock. And so we're going to do 4. Let's do 4 stacks of salt. and it's this salt. It's the one that's not peaked. And we've got that. Let's get the fish. I know this is the thing. This is the one for, and let's get cod and raw cod. Let's select that and let's look. So now we have raw cod, and we need cooked cod as well. We have raw potatoes and cooked potatoes, raw cod and cooked cod. So let's go to cod and let's do cooked cod. Let's do 4. I know, but I like it. I like actually doing this. So 4 salmon. And Zav, what movies have you seen? What movies have you seen recently? There was some movie that you talked about and it was like, oh, that's the movie Zav was talking about. I saw something about it. Let's add 4 cooked salmon, and there's the cooked, and let's add 4 of that. There we go. We have pie, we have salt, we have eggs. I don't think I gave the other one eggs. And we don't have bread, so let's add bread. 4 stacks bread, BREAD, and then we'll have to do it with the bakery so that the bakery actually has the materials that it needs for that. Now the pots. I'm just going to do 1. No, I'm going to do 4. GRINDER. There's the first one. 4. Select. And let's do cutting boards. CUTTING. Yeah, I did. I saw, we saw one of the ones, and I think it was the one about the new science fiction, underwater or something like that. One that was really cool. And let's do 4 of those. Select. And let's do 4 of the other kind of cutting board. CUTTING. And let's do that. And we're doing that cutting board. That's right. And then let's do the pots. POT. Yeah, but that was one of the things that, and the only reason I think it was just when Vincentius was setting up for what we were going to watch, the tiny homes that we were watching, that there was something about one of those movies, or it might have been about the actors and the writers' strike, that there was something they were talking about, and that movie came up as a part of movies that were made right before the strike started. And so that is one of those things. Let's get a juicer. ICER. Let's do 4. And
what can I do for you?
Let's get a bakeware. KEW. Select, and let's get 4 of those. This is a big kitchen, and they have lots of pots and pans. Let's get a skillet. SKILLET.
What can I do for you?
I'm giving you some supplies so that the delivery people. Nope. This one. There we go. And that's the one that we want. The skillet that we want. Let's look and see if the skillet is. There it is. Okay, and then let's add a saucepan.
Okay.
SAUCE. She's looking at the list of the things I'm putting here. A saucepan, and there we go. So that's going to enable them to make the different recipes that are listed in this recipe file right here, where they can make everything. All they have to do is have the utensils to do it. So they need cutting boards, and they need pots and pans, and all sorts of silverware, and stuff like that. Did you just cross over? Am I going to have to take one of these away so that you can come here and not, oh, I'm still, am I? Wow, I am. Okay, so let's get back.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can, just as soon as I do something here. Let's come here. Let's come here. Let me get back to my creative self, to my mermaid self. And we're right here. I want to take this piece and we're going to make this piece right here, right there. So that's one of these. So they can come through on both those sides and they're not walking over the counter. So I'm going to have that for them to use and for them to use right there. And he's got some things. Now that we have, what's his name back? Farmer's Delight. Farmer's Delight has fun stuff that we can add. We can add some pots and pans.
Okay.
Yeah, we can. And so we can do stuff like that. But let's see. Let's see what the pot looks like. And Farmer's Delight. Not that one. At least I think it's not that one. That would be interesting if this pot actually is a pot. Whoops, I've got that in my hand. I don't think I can put this down. Yeah, there's a couple that I can put down, but that's not it. Oh, but that's enhanced. That's why. That's not Farmer's Delight. Let's go to Farmer's Delight. There it is. Farmer's Delight, and let's look for their, and there it is. So they have a skillet. What happened to their pot? They used to have a pot. I wonder, ah, there it is. There's the cooking pot. So these two things look really cool on counters. They don't necessarily look cool on some other things. Let me see. What does it say about me? Let me look at this. I am still, am I? I actually, it looks like I am. Let's come here. Did it change? It did. It did.
Can I help you?
Okay. Let's take this down. It didn't change. That is interesting. Okay. So let's come here. Let's come here.
Can I help you?
Ah, it didn't change. It didn't change. Okay. No, something strange is happening. I don't know why that was doing that. That was very odd. Okay, so let's put this pot here. And let's put this frying pan. I think I'd have to put it on top. And you're going to go for today? Okay, I know. I'm just doing maintenance stuff. I'm not really doing anything exciting, am I? Okay, and I know it's late for you too. So Zav, I hope that the two cities that were affected by the flooding, I hope that they get some relief and that there's enough ways for them to recover. And I will see you soon. I hope you're feeling okay today also. Huh?
I said bye.
And Vincentius Primus just said bye.
Yes.
And to stay safe. That's what he said. So, yes, that's what we both want for you. So, we'll see you again soon. Thank you for being in chat, and I appreciate it. And so let me just get something. I'm just going to get a piece of stone for a minute because I need to be up high just so that I can put this right here. There we go. That's what I want to do. That's what I like. And that is so interesting. When I have those in my hand, that is most curious. I'll have to, that would mean that all I'd have to do is have one of these in my hand, but I don't want to try it. I wouldn't want to be wrong about that. So we'll not. We won't. We'll just leave it that way. But I like those. And yes. Okay, take care. Antio. And I think it's Kalispera. I know it's night
Yes.
there. Kalinicta might be better. Kalinicta, and we will see you again soon. I'm sorry. And there we go. Okay, so let's come here. And I've got those pieces, and we'll do that. We will do that. Okay, so yeah, so we were trying to adjust and trying to get some of the things. I haven't done the bakers, and that makes me want to do the bakers too. Remember he had things here, and we were supposed to be giving him also a minimum stock, and I think we're going to have to, otherwise his what he's growing keeps disappearing. He's growing canola. So let's come here, let's do inventory minimum stock, and let's add canola seeds. CNOLA canola seed. Let's do 4 stacks of canola seeds. Select, and let's put that there. All right, so that he can't run out of seed. And yeah, this is the part where we're still waiting for this building to be complete. And Jania is waiting for some coral for this building, and that's why it's not done yet. And this is where he's done a bunch of things, but we're going to protect the seed here too. Tomatoes and scallions. And let me see if I did it already. I did not. So let's come here and let's get tomato, and we need tomato seed, and that's it. And let's go 4, and let's put that there. And scallion seed, add SCALLION, and there's the scallion seed. Let's have 4 stacks of that and put that right there as well. That's what he's growing, and that's what he needs. This is, there he is, Jacob. We have 2 Jacobs. Jacob the Elder. Jacob the Elder is our composter, our environmentalist, and Jacob the Younger is our farmer. He's an agricultural specialist. And let's come here. Wait, why do I have that? I have it in 2 places? Why do I have it in 2 places? She's not growing that. Oh, I should have here what she's growing. Let's take these down, because this is her. This is Jacob right here in that field. Let's see what this field is supposed to be. I think that the scientists are looking at the airlocks for the time being. And let's come over here. So she's growing peanuts and melons. We don't need any more melon. So we are going to trade this out for something else. We have a ton of melon, and if we could get them to make melon soup or something, that would be one thing. Or melon desserts or melon juice. And I'd have to go and look for a second. Who do I have nearby? Do you have one? No. This is level, this is going up, this is the level 4 of this building, going up to a level 5. And let's go, I know. He actually does have one, sitting right smack dab here. So let's come here for a minute, and I want to look at melon, but I want to look at it over here. MELON, and let's see what they can make. So they can make juice, they can make jelly. And jelly is really easy. It just needs sugar and melon juice. And juice just needs a juicer, and then they can make melon juice. And so if they were going to do those things, and that needs ice, we're not going to do that. They can make melon juice. That's Farmer's Delight. We're not going to get that. We have to do Pam's. We might can get Farmer's Delight, but I don't know whether they'll eat it or not. And edible snacks from the Veggie Way. And melon soup. I'm not even going to do melon soup, but jelly sandwich and jelly toast, melon jelly toast, that just sounds perfect. So those are the things that we need, but I think I'm going to stop the melon production because I think we have more than enough melon for quite a while. And so what I want to do here is pick a seed, and we're picking air, and we're going to prove that. So there's no seed here now, and we'll see if she cleans up. If not, we'll see what happens. We can look at peanut and see if we actually have any in the warehouse, see if we have any canola in the warehouse, because if we don't, then they might not be growing it. And that's one of the things that we need to look at. And there's our scientists. So they're checking the airlocks. They must be doing some study of the airlocks. So here we go. Let's come here and look here, and let's see if we have canola, C-N-O-L-A. And we have, look at this. So we can now make canola oil. And let's look and see if we have peanuts, P-E-A-N-U-T. And we have peanuts. Wow. So we can make peanut butter, I believe. There should be, wait, that's one right there. I always forget that. Let's look at peanut. P-E-A-N-U. So there is peanut butter, and peanut butter is a grinder and peanuts, and that's it. And they'll make peanut butter. So
good peanut butter is.
Say what? That's all.
Good peanut butter
That's
is.
all peanut butter is. Yes, indeed. Peanut butter is just a grinder and peanuts, which is the most wonderful peanut butter. It's peanut butter with nothing, although peanut butter with the honey doesn't get hard and actually is delicious. Delicious, delicious. And it doesn't take that much honey to make the peanut butter soft without having anything else going on. It's better than sugar to use for it. Let's come here. Let's look at the minimum stock. Let's add something here. Let's stack. Let's go 4. And let's put peanut butter. P-E-A-N-U-T. And let's peanut butter, and let's select it. And she has a juicer. She has a grinder. And let's do a minimum stack of peanuts. P-E-A-N-U-T. And let's do 4 for her. We're going to have them be the peanut butter specialists. So peanut, and let's put that there. So now there is a request for peanut butter, for them to have peanut butter. And for the juicer, since they have a juicer, let's do juice. So let's add melon, M-E-L-O-N. And let's do melon juice. So select melon juice. Let's select 4 stacks of melon juice and do that. And then the jelly, I think is easy enough. So we'll do the jelly too, M-E-L-O-N. And let's do 4 stacks of melon jelly. Select right here, and let's put that in. So there's melon jelly, which means that we can have melon toast. Melon toast. Let's see. There is melon toast and melon sandwich. Sandwich would be good. But now I need to see what the rest of that would be. But right now, I'm just going to put those. The recipes for those are actually in already. According to this right here, if I look this up, I'm going to find melon, and there they all are, and they're turned on. So they'll make those. I'm not interested in soup. Let's turn that off. Everything else is okay. Not interested in melon soup. Okay, and so we'll click that, and yay. So there we go. And here we are, and I thought I had, but I don't. But you know what I'd like to? I think I would like to do that. So let's come here. Whoops. I think I clicked that by mistake. I'm going to put this here, right here like this. So there's an extra board that sticks out right here. I like the idea of that. And so we have that extra little area right there, surface, that they can use in the kitchen as well as their kitchen area here. It looks like there should be some cabinetry right here, doesn't it? I think so. Let's not have this be here. Let's look at the tops counter, and we might have to do one of these in that corner right there, which is one of these. And then let me get that. So let's put right here, put that, and that's connected to that piece. And then right here, put in 2 extra counters right here for them. And they can still get here, but this also gives them a little bit more space. Do I want some shelves above this? I could do, and I think I'd like to. Let's do cabinets, B-I-N, and let's do, is that dark oak? Or is that spruce? That's spruce, isn't it? It looks like it is spruce, and so we can do spruce counters right there to match those shelves right there. So there's some extra right there. I don't think I want anything else in any of the other areas. I don't know how I feel about that light. I know that light is a part of someplace else. That light is light somewhere else. I could cover it, except I don't have anything that color. I'm just going to leave it as like a kitchen light, like they have this kitchen light. So yeah, let's leave that. Let's leave, I have all those things and I don't have to worry about them. All right. So if we wanted to, if we thought it was too disconcerting, we could trade out this for a black floor. If we thought that that would be better, but I kind of, yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens if we make these underneath parts black. Concrete. If we make it black powder, this is concrete powder, and let's see what happens if we trade these pieces out. Right in this area here, this area here, and this area. Let's do that. Remember this thing that we said we were going to do with these, that we didn't like them being up like this, that we were going to start using actual trap, wool traps in this area for things like this. So let's take this out. I have to be careful that they don't come along, but they'll just fall down one if they do. So now let's get wool trap, and we can put it in, and it does look like this should actually, oh, I'm sorry. It does look like this should be this color. So I should be doing this at night when they're not here, because they do walk in this area, and I'm not trying to confuse them. See where he's standing? So I'm going to have to probably fix this a little bit better. I think I would prefer it to be black because of the fact that the other parts of the floor are that color, or gray. I didn't think about gray. Shoot. Concrete. CR. We could do gray, and I think it'll be better. I know. I'm just experimenting. Or I could do mixtures. Mixtures of white and gray and that. That's an interesting idea, isn't it? Let's do under here. Let's do black under these right here, but let's do gray right here like that. Let's do gray here. And yeah, it's going to end up being gray. It's going to end up being gray. So we have some black, some gray. I'm fine with that, actually. Yeah, hi guys. All right, so let's get a architect's cutter. There we go. Let's get rid of these. Let's get wool. And let's get, let's go ahead and do dark gray. Let's do dark gray wool or black. I don't know which one I'm gonna go for black. I am. Okay. Let's do that. Let's come here. Let's go here. And let's do this. So let's do wool, but it has to be a trap door. So these are wool trap doors that I'm going to use in the kitchen. So right here, let's put one there. And I don't think I'm going to be able to push him out. And let's put one there. So I'll have to wait until he's done. But in other words, I'm making those trap doors so that they sit into the floor, so that the carpet is not sitting up really high on the floor anymore. And I'm just going to have to wait until he leaves. I could recall him. Recall worker. There we go. There we go. And then let's put this one right here. And that takes care of them right now with this additional piece right here. The question is, what do I like better, the gray or the black? And let's look and see what the gray looks like right here. No, not you. Well, I don't have a piece. Put that there. I like the gray better. I like the gray better. So the floor is going to be gray. It is black underneath those, but the rest of the floor is going to be gray. So we can put in these parts. That's Amber, who's delivering stuff. I want to see what she delivers. She's talking to him, and there she goes. She's going to leave right now. And we're going to put these in. I know there is white in those sections. I could just take that out. I like the gray better. All right, that's just me. And black underneath is fine in those. I don't know that it looks right. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. It's fine under the counters, because it looks like the bottom of the counters with it like that, and so I'm good with that. Yeah, I like that better. And this gives them that little extra piece right here, and this gives them more space right here. And we can actually do cooking for blockheads, which is right here. We can do spice racks for cooking for blockheads on here, or we can make coffee be right here. Let's do a spice rack right there, but let's put coffee machine for them. They serve coffee, so let's do coffee. Nope, that's not how we're gonna find it. Brewing stand. Let's do this brewing stand. Let's make these go away for a minute, and let's do mug. I probably shouldn't have made that that wool go away so quickly. Let's do a mug right here, and let's do this right there, and that is good. Let's take one of these trapdoors with us. And so now let's see what it's showing for what's here in this place. Let's see what it says is here. Now they have a pot, they have a skillet, they have a cutting board. I don't see a juicer yet. I don't see bakeware yet. So they're waiting for those pieces to come in. They have potatoes and they have all those things. Let me see if on the minimum it says juicer. Let's just look for a second. It does say juicer. It does say a skillet. Let me look. I need a skillet and a saucepan, and they are there. All right, so that means that our stone smelter, our mason, and our Jaden, who is our blacksmith, they might have to get busy. You might need them to get busy. Those people are going home. They're going home to the farm country. That's where they live. Let's see, this is Russell, who's making rounds. He's checking the hospital right now. And let's see, I see a bunch of people moving here. And let's see where they are all going. I believe that's the science team. Sure enough, the science team. And who's accompanying? Oh no, it's Yaz coming from the farm. And here comes nope, that's Kingston. And there's Mac, who is the carpenter. And there's Callan, who's one of the couriers. And Benedict is going home. No, he isn't. Benedict, where are you going? Are you still working? Wait, I thought those people were going home. They are. But Benedict is still working on the submarine. That is interesting. And this is showing doing that thing that happens every once in a while. So let me get a piece. Let me get a piece of this and put it here, and it all comes back. Okay. And there is Ermias, and Ermias is just going home now. So some people, I like the fact that they're on different, let me make this not one of these. Let's take those away. I have panels, and that way they can't be set off. If I use trapdoors there, then all they do is set them off. See this one right here? So let's take those away, and let's put panels right here. And what is that? That's trapdoors. Let's take these off and put panels right in this spot. And that way those won't keep getting triggered because they're panels. These are trapdoors also. Wow. I'm just going to take these away. There was a time when that's all there was, but now we can have panels. See how they're triggered? And so I'm going to remove these. You know, I might have put these here. I might have put these here by mistake instead of putting panel parts in that. That's trapdoor there, and now I think we're almost good. And there we go. So he's growing sugar. He's growing cactus, but he can't do anything about the cactus yet because he hasn't studied cactus. So this is all waiting for him. And there's a trapdoor there. Let's make that one of those. So he's just waiting for all of this to be studied at the university, and then which he's a part of. He's a part of the studying that's going on. And then he'll be able to grow it. He'll be able to harvest all of that, which will be really neat. So are you trapped? Yes, you are. And so are you. So like I said, that was probably me doing that and putting that in, not a part of Mc Sassa and Matlam's build. Okay, so we can look and see if everybody's still working. I have room for this right now. I'm not sure why I do, but we'll do that. Let's put this away for now. Let's hold on to a lantern in case we go someplace dark. And yeah, we still have things that need to be done in this area. This is only a level 4 right here, and this is the area where we were planning on having Jaden, who is Jaden's Jaden and Cassidy are actually a couple, and they both work right here. So Jaden is here and Cassidy is right here. So this was the reason why we were trying to decide about giving them a house in this area. It looks like we would almost need an airlock also, but the airlock is right outside this door. So let's come here and let's see, it's right here. Nope, wrong way. It's right that way. What I want is this too close. I think I'm making it so it can be seen from down the hall, but I don't know that it needs that much of a presence. I would almost rather that the Guardian did not have that kind of presence. So I'm going to trade this out for this right here. Let me see if that is, nope, that's concrete. And just have this down here be for the guard tower. And I think I prefer that. This can be red when the time comes, maybe. But I think I prefer that. Okay, so let's look at something. We were coming down here to see if he needed anything for his crafting recipes. Can he make pots and saucepans? He can make saucepans. He can make cutting boards and pots. And so then it's a matter of, do we have any actual copper? Are we getting copper from our mine? Is Nyla okay? Is she getting enough materials? So let's come here and see what's going on with her copper mines. COPP. And we have tons. So copper's not the problem. Let's look for sticks. Sticks are not the problem. So they can make, so Jaden can make as many pots and pans as he desires as soon as he gets up to a level 5, which is what I think it might take for him in order to do that. Is there anything that I want to check? I think it's going to show that she has nothing of what she needs for the sawmill. Wow. Oh, yes, she does. Okay, so she's still waiting for concrete stairs and panels. Speaking of the panels that I have, for seagrass, for prismarine. So those are some of the things that she's still waiting for. and we'll see when the shipments come in. Let's go down to, who's that who's out of uniform? Who is that? That's Aiden. Ah, okay, Aiden's on break, and I think he's actually going to the trees. Let's come down here to Benedict. Remember, we moved Benedict in here. And Benedict's house actually does have a kitchen and a living room, and he has one of the ones that has a fair amount of stuff done. It just doesn't have a dining room, because they're eating in the kitchen, and the bedroom is back there. We just didn't change out the wall materials for them. Let me see what he is waiting for. And he's waiting for a bunch of things too, but not as much. So there it is again, seagrass, sea pickles, and hanging roots. All of those are going to have to come from import from Tana, from the Tana Nation, because those are their materials. Those are theirs. So remember, we worked on this and it was really fun. We had a fun time working on this kitchen and this area here, and it looked really, this was fun. This was really good. So we will probably do that again. And we still only have a crusher level 2. So this is a little bit of a problem for the area. So I think this is what we're going to have someone work on next, as soon as we have someone available. We had to rebuild the crusher in that location, and that's why the crusher is behind. And what is he working on? Let's see what he's working on for a minute. He is working on, let's look at work orders, the mechanic still. And so when he's done, that's one of the things that he's going to work on is the crusher. And I think I'm going to assign that to him right now. And if you hear noise in the background, that's Vincentius Primus getting something to snack on. He apparently is awake and is snacking. So let's come down here and let us do build options. The builder is going to be Benedict when he is done, and he's going to upgrade this building when he is done. He's going to be working on this. Jania, his sister, is going to be working on the surface buildings that we have that are still levels 3s and 4. And then this bakery, I need to do something about it, don't I? I do. First of all, I need to take this wood and put it into this area for the bakery. And is this actually what I think this is? Yes, it is. This is actually carpet over top of this. And this is white and black. I'd almost rather, now I am going to do it with this concrete powder, CONCR. So there's white and black, which is Arcology's version of this. I'm going to do gray to make it not so stark. So what we're just going to do is put in the concrete instead, and let me do this so I can see what I have in my hand. Let's take this out. Oh, let's put that in. I'm getting concrete, not concrete powder. Let's do concrete. I did it. I went for concrete instead of concrete powder. So let's put that in here. And in all the places that we're taking away, I need the gray to go there, and I've got the wrong kind. Powder, POW, concrete powder, gray, concrete powder. Okay, and let's put that in. Oh yeah, I definitely like this. Oops, there we go again. Let's put the gray underneath.
Another beautiful day in the colony.
Thank you. Wow, that was so nice. I'm so glad you're happy. That is Flora expressing her happiness about being in this facility, which is really cool. We could do all the white at once, and that will help. And there we go. The white is done, and then we'll do the black next. And there's the black. So there is an event that's going to start. Minecolonies team is going to have for the Patreon donors. They're going to have a special. Ooh, do I want to do that? If I do it, I think it should be concrete. And I think I would do the gray. So let's do concrete. Let's make it out of real concrete to hold the mixer underneath. So let's come here. Let's remove that. Let's put that under there. And let's do that. Okay. So this is her floor now. And there it is. And that looks pretty. And so now she's got this light. We're going to take it out. We're actually going to give her Simply Light because we have mods. So we're going to do Simply Light, and Simply Light has a light that fits perfectly into that spot, which is what I love. And there it is. And I think we did that in the other kitchen. Yes, we did. Now the thing that we weren't sure what we were going to do is this right here. So this is one kitchen here. Do I want to move this wall back, or do I just want to have this be counter space right in this area? And let's make the counter space actual counter TER. Let's make it have either black. What does she have in here? She actually has diorite in that section. We could do diorite. Let's do diorite and spruce. Diorite, spruce. Sorry. Let's go here. Counter and TER. And that is spruce, counter, andesite, diorite. And we're going to put in 2 pieces here, these 2 pieces here, and then, is that not cooking? Is she doesn't have any. Ooh, are we out of wood? I wonder if we're out of wood. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, she doesn't have any. Let's look at her thing here. Let's look at her minimum stock. She does, and let's look at what it says she has, and she does not have any. Okay, and what's that saying? Let's look here for a second. She has a ton of baked potatoes. Does she doesn't actually need to make any right now. Let's get rid of the carrots. Let's go back here. Let's go to inventory. Let's take these carrots right here, CARR, and let's click on that, and of course they're there. I didn't have to do that. We're just going to remove these because she doesn't need them. And then what do we have? So when I do that, I am putting them in my storage. And what do I need her to have? Let's get a diorite piece to go back in that corner right there. Diorite, D-I-O.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, good. Thank you. That would be nice. I would love it if you did that. And I got a piece of diorite, and we're putting that right back in that corner there for them to use as counter space. And this is really interesting because why do we need 2 sets of walls here? I think I'm going to push this back, just this part right here, back one, so that this is actually going to be a part of this right here, is going to be the wall for this. So let's put this in behind here, just for now, until I figure out what I'm doing. There are stairs here. Let's put a stair right here so they can't go anywhere in this part right here. Let's bring, do I need to bring that down? I'm just going to put the stair here, and let me put a block. I don't have anything there. I see that. Let me just go ahead and put this block right in right here. And that'll be fine for this part right here. And then I just did all that, right? And then we're just going to change it all to wood. Yes, we are. We actually are. So these are vanilla countertops, which are from Arcology. These are their counters, and we actually have counters that we can use in these areas. So we're going to take this out. We were putting this gray underneath. I think I have it right here. Gray concrete underneath these counter spaces right here. Let's put gray concrete because it's going to show. Ooh, look what I found. One. How many? Two. I'm just going to take those two. Those are iron. Which is it would be nice if we had some. So let's take the 2 iron, 1, 2, and put them up here. And okay. So yeah, so we're just putting that in. What is here? Let's take this out from underneath, and we're going to put in gray concrete under these counters also. And so then that means putting back in a piece of this and a piece of that. And now let's get the countertops, which are these right here. Let's put those there. Be very careful about putting these down, and we'll have these here. If we make this wood right here, no, if you're going to do that, I'm going to put something there. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's take this out. I know exactly what I'm going to put there on both sides.
What's it today then?
And that will take care of what just happened right there. Did you see them coming across? So what we can do is let's get cabinets, Z8B. Let's get spruce cabinetry right here. And let's put one
Right away.
here. See that? One here. And one here. Let's see if I can put it right next to this. There we go. So there's that side. Let's come over here and do the same on this side, because you should have some. So right here where this is, put one here, here, and there. And that solves that problem. Let's put one here. So let's put one here and one there.
Right away.
So they can't cross over that. And do we want something on this side? We could cover it. There's panel right there, so it just matches, and it's just cabinetry. We could actually bring it across the whole thing. I actually kind of like the idea of it coming across right there like that, and having it come right here. This is interesting. I haven't done this before. Oops, bonk. Uh-oh, I don't want to hit her. Yeah. Okay, let me move her some kind of way. You please, thank you. Okay, so that I don't hit her. And let's put this here, and then the
I'll take care of
same
it.
here. So nope, Nope. There we go. And let's do the same here. And then let's do that. So look at this. P18. So that also makes, that's actually quite interesting. That is also for them. If I wanted to, I could pull out that and make light, but I don't think I do. I think I just like the maze of wood that it is in that location. Weren't we going to put something on this? What was supposed to be here? Coffee mug? MUG? Do we want to put a specific coffee? Let's look at tea. TEA. And let's see. There's a tea mug with something in it. Let's put that there. And I like that. Oh, that's good. That is very good. Okay, and they can get here. And yeah, they can actually stand up here, but they're less likely to want to do that in those spots. So the same here. We're going to, I want to take, I'm going to take this part out. This is going to be interesting. I think I'm going to glass this section right here, which means that if we have glass there, we can do it all the way over to here on the stairs. I believe that the stair is still intact right there. It is. So right behind this, we can either have clear glass or something else. And let me put in the wood for Mc Sassa. Aww. Aww, salut. Vincentius. Vincentius. That'll make him laugh. I bet it is serious. France and New Zealand. Yes. Hello. It's nice to see you. Yeah, so I'm just doing some things with Arcology right now. I am trading out the materials for the bakery, specifically to make it bring it back to the level 2 of the bakery, which is always the level 1 and 2 of Arcology is spruce, and it just looks so good in spruce. Arcology does. So I like bringing it back to this. So even though this is a level 5, I'm replacing all of the level 5 pieces. Whoa! That was not what I wanted. Do I need any of this? No. Let's take a piece of this and put there. Okay. And we're trading that out right now. But, I hope your team wins. I hope it does. I'm wishing you the best of luck. And I know it's skill, and I know that luck has nothing to do with it. And Europeans think that it's the hope that kills you. Or maybe British. Maybe it's only the British that think that it's the hope that kills you. But at this particular point, ooh, look at that. Do I want this one piece to be stone? I do, because it's connected to the fire. So let's have that single piece right there be stone. And we don't need, these are going to be wood in here. And that'll be okay for these parts. And that is supposed to be wood. This coming down this corner. But the question is, do we want the corner to actually be that, or could it be a glass corner? That would actually be kind of fun for this shop. So let's see. Let's take this part right here. This is where the cabinets actually are. And let's put in these counter pieces right in this spot right here. And then let's put glass for the fact that this is the bakery on those sides. And here we can put glass, we'll put glass panel there. And I even have glass panel on, but I want to see, do I want to use orange? Because this is an orange building. See, like there's orange here. Do I want to use this orange? Let me look at my orange glass. So the vanilla, the regular Minecraft glass is this glass. I don't need these. I have these on the ground, and so I don't need them right now. I can get them when I need them. And let's see. For the moment, they have 1 point more than the All Blacks. It's 9-8. It's the pause. Let's hope the best for the second half. Okay. But the All Blacks are a very serious team. Basically, the best team in the world. Whoa, that is pretty cool. The best team in the world. Wow. So I can't decide. I might just go ahead and give them, I could do this and have this piece be made out of this, but have this piece be clear. But it's actually this piece that is the orange piece. Shoot. I don't care. I think I'm not going to care here. So right here on this side, we're going to have this come up as an orange piece of glass. Right here, we're going to have it come all the way up through there. And let's look on the inside. And now we have this, Houston. So what do we want to do? We can put that piece in there. Let's put this piece here. And right across here, that means that this is going to be this on this side. This part is going to have that. She has a different space. But right here, we're going to have to do panel. So let's come out here. Let's get an architect's cutter, CH. And this is rugby you're talking about. This isn't football. This is actually rugby, right? That you're talking about. And rugby is not football. Sorry, I'm an American. I'm an American in that respect. That I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Let's do... Nope, we definitely want to do this. And let's see if I can put this up. I know I can put it up here because what I'm doing is putting it against this. Right here like this, and there's nothing to put it against. So I'm going to need a piece of leaf. And I just use leaves so that I can tell what part is coming out. We're going to use birch to separate it from the... Oh, that is birch. That is birch? No, that's acacia. Good. Okay. So rugby, it's more like American football than soccer. That's a good explanation. That's a good explanation. I know that gives me an idea of what it's like, and thank you, Merci. And let's put this here, and that comes over that part. Oh, nice bakery. Look at our bakery. Cool. Now the question is, would she maybe have some cabinetry up high here? What would she stand on to get up to it? I don't know. I don't know. Let's take this piece and bring it down right here in this corner. We can give her a stool or something like there. But this is now the bakery, and she can look out. People can come to this window. I think I'm going to make these trap doors. I I think these are going to be trapdoors that she can open if she wants and actually serve people from here. Let's see what we've got. Do we have trapdoors? Of course we do. And so let's take these and let's do it from the inside so that they open that way. So let's do it here, here, and here. And so now if she wanted to, she can serve people from here. She can open these like this and serve people through those windows. Now, is there anything here that's supporting this building? There is not. Is that going to bug me? It might. That might bother me. I know, that's a problem. This just looks so good like this. But I don't have anything supporting the windows right here. Unless I say that they're attached to something, what? Right here? What would it be? Would I have this been coming up to right here like that on these sides? Let's see what that looks like. So in this hallway here, they would only be like that? I don't think so. I think I'd have to put the whole piece right here like this. And how do I feel about that in comparison to that side? This has this right here. We can put another piece in there. And let's take that away. Oh, I see where this is. Oh, that's interesting. That was right there. Oh, that's curious. That is curious. No, I don't want anything there. And this is the decorative wall on this side. And the most important difference is that you can't make a forward pass, only backward. I did not know that. Wow, that's a huge difference. Wow. Okay, that is interesting. I might put that there underneath this window where that is, to just have some growth right there. I think I like that. I'm going to put those there. I know I have windows and little pieces that are part of
Right
things
away.
in this area. And then we added the cabinetry
What's
in
it today,
here.
then?
What is going on, you two? What's going on, Parnell? Are you bored? Do you not have enough to do? Let me see something here. Did I fix? So she has a grinder. She has a cutting board. Let me look here. And let's look at the minimums. She has grinder, cutting board. They don't have any pots. Let's add some pots. P-O-T. Let's add pot here, and let's do 4, and select that, and add, let's have another pot, and let's do that pot, let's do 4, and add that, and they have cutting boards. She has one of
I
the
can't
cutting
whistle.
boards. Let's do the other cutting board, C-U-T-T, and let's select that. And let's do 4, and let's do that. Okay. And that will help a little bit. Now she has the raw,
Right
but are
away.
they taking away the cooked? Let's do the cooked. So let's add nope, salmon. Let's do cooked salmon, select, and let's do 4 and put that in, and let's add cooked cod, COD, cooked, and let's add 4. Let's find cooked tripod select and do that one. Okay, the cutting board, I only
Great
have
to see
one
you.
here. And I'm just doing that. We'll see what happens with this. That looks like Amber is coming to make a delivery. And she just did. So let me come here. I'm going to take away these pieces. I have these pieces around, so I don't have to have these right now. I have one of these here. So let's take that away, which is why a lot of times I don't have one of these, because I always go and get one anyway. So let's put that out. And so let me see what she brought to them. So here's the inventory. She did. She brought a cutting board and the pots. Okay, so it's working perfectly. So I don't have to go and deliver every single piece like I was doing. That was something that I didn't really think about, but I actually don't have to do that. So yeah, so there is this one, and there's this one, and we were just trying to keep them from walking between the the bakery and the restaurant over the stoves. So we put in the cabinetry, which actually turned out to be really cool looking right there. She's got glass in these areas. She just primarily needs a lot of space for this. If we wanted, because of this right here, we could put in big cabinetry there. Let's come here, CABIN. Let's put in the spruce fronts. Let me see. I think it's going to be like this. It's going to be stripped cabinet. Drat. It's not. The stripped is going to be on the outside, not on the doors. I could use the stripped spruce. I could use Farmer's Delight cabinets. You see, see only now that you missed 2 hours. Did I finish some building? Believe it or not, I've been doing this. I've been doing taking care of kitchens and things. But I will show you something. That looks good. I think that's going to work right there and doesn't show behind this. There's already wall in that section, so we're going to say that that's part of the wall there. But this will give her extra cabinet. It looks like that is extra cabinet. I don't know which looks better. Let me see for a minute. CABIN. Does it look better with that, or does it look better with the spruce? So, oh, I did have the strip spruce already. Yeah, let me see if it looks better like that. They're weird looking, aren't they? I know.
Right away.
Grr. I'm not gonna like it. Just a sec. And let me see. Cabinet IN. So that's not gonna work. Nothing's gonna work like that. There's basalt cabinetry. And there's quartz cabinetry. Let me look at the quartz for a minute and see what it looks like. So the quartz cabinetry is like that. It doesn't look like cabinets. The basalt doesn't look like cabinets either. That doesn't look like cabinets either. It almost looks like refrigeration or something that she'd be keeping dough in or something, doesn't it? It actually does. I'll keep those for now because that actually looks like something that she's keeping stuff in. But let me try one more thing. Cabinet B. Cabinetry. I don't think I'm going to see anything else that's going to work. The only other thing would be like woods, and they're just not going to look right. Let's look at warped, and let's look at orange, the acacia. Let's look at them for a minute and see if one of these looks better. Let's take this out. Oh, let's just go ahead and do these. There's the acacia. It's orange. It actually looks the best of all of the cabinetry. It looks like cabinetry. We're going to put those in. So that is in the bakery. She's got those special cabinets right there. Okay, so let's come back here. I'm not sure. Let me show you some things. So we just finished doing this. This is what we were working on right here. We had to add some pieces right here so that they wouldn't walk over the cabinets, that they would use the doorway, and that is going to work. And then what were we? Oh, I know what. Benedict is working on the new submarine. And so we were looking at that. And it was so funny, Mc Sassa, when I when I went over to the mechanic shop, and Benedict was working on the submarine, and Jamina, the mechanic, was walking around like she was watching him make the submarine. It was really cool. So the mechanic shop is at a level 4 and is being upgraded to a level 5 right now. So this is where it's at so far. It's to this point. I don't think it's finished yet. Let me look here. He's working on it, but I think he needs something. Yes. So this is as far as the submarine is, and it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. I love it. That is really cool. And I remember the story that this is actually a real submarine, special submarine that the Portuguese, I believe, are building, and that it is really beautiful. And that is so cool. So that is what Benedict is working on. And then what we did, the reason why we looked at that submarine was because you remember, Mc Sassa, that I have Chroma Hills as a texture pack. And Chroma Hills, this glass that looks leaded, this leaded glass is Chroma Hills vanilla glass. It is the regular glass. And this glass that's clear is white, is gray. I think it is gray. Let me just look and see here. Yeah, it's the light gray. So for all the submarines, I needed to actually change out the visual area and make it clear. And so that's what I did today. I actually changed out the visual area so that it is clear. I love the leaded for the construction of the glass. It looks like it's reinforced, and I just love that. So when we went to look at the tanker, the concrete tanker, what we discovered was that we discovered the entrance into the tanker right here, and we went down into the tanker since the tanker is finished, and it was so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. And we went all the way down. Let me get a light so that you can see. We were all the way down here, and we found the mixing machine. These details, Mc Sassa, please express to Matlon how much I appreciate these details. This is so cool. This is you can see the concrete inside being mixed, And then these two doors right here close off from the machine. This runs the machine down here. And then upstairs, this runs the tanker right here. And it is just really cool. Now, Zaf, you missed Zaf. But Zaf was here earlier, and I was explaining to him that I wanted to find out from you which you liked better. So these are the choices that I have for changing the ship from this. This is Chroma Hills making the terracotta look this color. So these are my choices. I can either do the terracotta brown and black. This is terracotta black, and when I show it to you, you'll see it's brown, but you might like that. Or concrete. Concrete, see? And we have concrete gray, concrete, and the black is really going to be super black. So I don't think you're going to like that as much. But for instance, this would be the colors for it. It would either be this color, we're taking this away, we could have it be gray, so the entire tanker would be changed to this color, or we could change the color to, this is terracotta, so it would be brown. The tanker would actually be this brown color right here, or we could make the tanker concrete black. We could make it black. But which would you do given the palette that we have right now, where this is gray, that's the darkest gray, and then this is the brown, and that is, that, believe it or not, that brown is actually black terracotta in Chroma Hills. That's black terracotta in Chroma Hills. So which one do you like? The black, you think not? Yeah, I think not too. I like both this color, the brown, and the gray. Since you wanted it to be terracotta, this is actually the darkest terracotta you can have, is this terracotta right here. That's black terracotta in Chroma Hills. So I could make it that color. Or if you wanted it to be more this gray, like the gray panels around the propeller, that we could do as well. I'm going to keep the blue, of course, because that means that it's a industrial sub. It's not a military sub, and so that needs to be there. So what would you like, Mc Sassa? What would you like for that? And we whitened this doorway so that they could come through here. I just haven't gotten to this part right here where I need to widen this, because that is a tight fit right there. So we're going to widen that area as well. Maybe the brown one, black terracotta, or you could keep the blue one and just change the gray blocks you added for texturing the submarine. Oh, yes, I know which blocks you mean. Oh, I kind of like it being more industrial looking. So I kind of like it being a brown. And if it was brown, let's come here. Do I have a light on? I don't have the light showing. Let me go to 9. Nope, it's not there. Hold on a second. Let me see what happened to the light. What happened to the light? The light is there. Let's do this. Let me just put this light down so that you can see. So this is terracotta here. So if we use the brown and took this out, and took this out, and this out, just as an idea of what it would look like, and of course I put it on top of that, but this is what it would look like with that, and I actually like that. So this is acacia log, which is gray in the other. I like it as barnacles, like it's part of the stuff that is coming, and that is attached to the submarine because it's underwater. I like those pieces being there, and so I'd like to do that. And I'm perfectly happy with taking all of it and making it all brown because I like it. I like the industrial feel of it, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like, whether you liked it better like that or whether you like it better like this. And let me put down one of these so you can see clearly. Let me come over here, and is this full terracotta? It is. So let me put the gray in for a minute, and I'll show you what the gray looks like. So this is what the gray would look like. It's almost brown in the same way. Gray and gray. So this is the gray, this is actually gray terracotta right here, and this is brown, black terracotta. This is gray concrete right here. So maybe the brown one black, and yeah, nah. So maybe that, but I'll wait for a second. There's a game going on. I'll wait until he looks at this gray too and see which one he likes, whether he likes this one better right back here, or whether he actually likes the gray better, the gray concrete better, which would be this. And so this is brown here. So I'll put them together so he can see. So this is the black terracotta against the gray terracotta, so he can see what it looks like. We'll put that in and see which one he likes best. So there is the black terracotta that looks brown, and the gray concrete that is gray, of course. And that's neat, the two of them. So we'll see which one. There's a game going on, people. There's a game. It's important. Games are important. Let's do this, and let's just for a moment. Beware that the decoration in the pilot room will go away if you change the block, but you can redo them. Yeah, and the same as what happened in the little submarines when we changed the glass out. I understand, and we'll look at that. That's the black. That's the gray. And let's put that back for a second. Let me see if we already lost some of the pieces because the water got inside. Not yet. We haven't lost them yet. But before we do anything at that point on the machine, see how close we are? Before we do anything, we'll have to get this, and this. And we should maybe take a picture of it so that we have the way this looks, so that we can put this back the way we want it to be. Let's get a picture right there, because those pieces are going to come off when the time comes. So we'll see. And the winner is, we'll see what he says, which one he likes the best. Why is it important to me? Because it's his submarine. It's Mc Sassa's submarine. And I would like to honor him by having it be the color that he likes the best. And that's why I'm saying that. So I like these pieces being in here, the wood pieces. You prefer the terracotta. And there we go. So there it is. So this terracotta right here is what we're going to put in. So let us get rid of, this is the black terracotta. So we're not going to have the concrete, and we can begin to redo these parts when we're talking about it. It's my city. I know it is. But this is the fun for me. I mean, it really is the fun for me. to work within the constraints of the stylers. I like to do that. I mean, yeah, sure, I punch stuff out and change things, but I love to, nope, this is terracotta, so we have terracotta slab, terracotta stair, and we'll have to make terracotta panel. So we'll get concrete, nope, architect, so we can make terracotta panel for the pieces that have panel. I'm not going to change the propeller. I like the propeller looking more metal, and that's neat. So let's come down here. Let's get a light and let's put it there, and let's put this down right here. Yes, we're putting it down underwater, and we're getting a panel. Let's get a panel. Let's get a panel, but let's also get a trap door, just in case traps are the only thing that'll work in some parts. So trapdoor on one side, panel on the other, and then we can make these pieces go away. And in the places where we're working on the ship, we will have this pulled right in these areas until the ship is completely done. So before I just need a piece of each of this to be somewhere so that I don't have to carry it. So I'm going to change this out for the piece, this piece right here. Change that out for that. Let's see if I have any slab. This is panel right here. And let's see if I can just change it. Poof. Nope, I didn't. So, nope, it's not going to change like that. So I might need, I'm going to need to do some stuff in order to get that to work. And the ladder, because I can't put it in. And so that means, is it on the outside? Ah, no, it's on the inside. See that? So that's going to mean a whole lot of stuff. Okay, I see what's going to happen here. So let's do this for just a second. Let's come down here and let's take away this piece of ladder for a minute. Let's get a piece of ladder right here. Let's get that away. And now let's put in a piece of, can I put it in and then go back up? Yes, I can. All right, so let's do leaves, L-E-A-V. Did you ever use the debug stick? No. No, I don't think I have. What does it do special? What's the special thing that it does? Let's take this away and let's put one here and one here. And let's take this trapdoor away right here. And let's use the trapdoor here. Okay, there's our trap. And this here, let's take this off and put this here. You think it will be better? It will be my better friend? You could give it with this command. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Let's close that. I think everything just might have gotten washed away right there. Sure enough, it's washing the stuff away right now. So let's put this here and let's put this here. But I think it's too late. Yep, some of the things got washed away. But that's okay. We have a picture and we can fix those parts that got washed away. Why is that panel that color in here? Did I just put that down by accident? Yes, I did, over top of that window. Okay, so he is showing me something, and I think there's now water in here. So let me close this, and let me see if the water goes away. Nah, there's no water in here now. Okay, let me do what he says for a minute. Mc Sassa is giving me something. So let's go here, give at a unknown command slash give slash give at a no, it must be a space. Give space at a, there we go, tab that space, and then debug, B-U-G, Minecraft debug underscore stick, S-T-I-C-K, no, stick, S-T-I-C-K, and that's all that it's saying. Do I have some place to put it? I don't know that I have a place to put it. I think I need to have an open space. Let's see what happens if I do this. I have a debug stick. Where did it put it? E. Did it go away? It might have gone away because I don't have any room. So let me do this for a second. Let's take these pieces away for just a minute. I don't need, I did need that, but I need these. I don't need this. Let's try that again. I think I got it, and then I didn't have any room. So let's try that again. Slash give slash give space and the at a space debug, B-U-G underscore stick, S-T-I-C-K, K, and then that. There it is. That's it. Look at the magic stick in my hand. Okay, I have no idea what to do with this, so I'm going to find out in just a minute. What do I do with this? To repeat a command, you just have press the up arrow in chat. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You're so patient. You're very much like Vincentius Primus. You're so patient. You guys are so patient. I appreciate that. Thank you. And he's always trying to get me to use the keyboard and not just the mouse. He says, you don't have to use the mouse for everything. It's like, okay, fine, I get it. And there's where I needed the slab for. Slab, terracotta, a black slab. There it is right there. And so these two pieces can come off, and they're going to be this. So we're going to put a black slab here, which we can. If I'm not in the way, I can put a black slab there and a black slab here. That's the beginning. And with that, you could left click to select the type of transformation you want and do it on a want to do on a block, and right click to make this transformation. All right, so let's select this. So let's select, oops, right click. You can left click. selected facing block south, and then what do I do then? And what do I do? Do I have something that I can... Useful on panels. Oh, I can rotate them. That's what he's saying. Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent, because what's going to happen here is this piece here is a panel. So on this panel, what he's saying, but I'd have to do it. So let me select the panel pieces. So select, oops. Wait, see what's happening? That's what he's talking about. That's what I can do with it. Oh, that is cool. Okay, so I can take this panel away here and put, another panel right here like that. And then I can take this and make it go where I'm trying to make it to go. Okay, so I didn't put it in right. So let's put that one there. Let's put a panel right here like that. And now I can do it, I think. Let's see. Let's see the way he's talking about. I can get it. How am I doing it wrong? Do I have to do something this way? There we go. And that moved it that way. And then can I do it this way? Squiggly. I'm not using it properly. There's something I'm not doing right. So let me make this go away. Let me look at a panel right here and see what I'm doing wrong. So this is a panel piece. So I'm going to, I can't put it down. You need to open and close it. Open and close the debug stick. Let's see. Open and close. So let's right click on this. So selected half top. I don't understand. I know. This isn't necessarily what you wanted to do. Shoot. I am not quite understanding how this works. I thought I understood. Okay, so I'm putting that there, and then I need to take this and do that, and that moved it there, but now I can't move it forward. Let's see if I can. Okay, let's take it and move it again, and let's see. No, it's just going through all sorts of different types. It's not, no. Okay. Now it just waterlogged it. I am not understanding. Okay, so let's make that go away. I'm not understanding. You needed some practice. Mc Sassa is saying I needed some practice the first time to understand the selection option. Rotate, close, open, etc. and then applied it. You're launching Minecraft to be sure. Okay. All right. So while he's doing that, let's come up here. Let's go back down in here for a second. So we missed, I think we've added water back into this area because there's a piece missing right here. Let's see if I can do the leaves for right now. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way for a minute. V, leaves, And I'm going to put this here, right here. And I think I can put it right there, but I can't put it on top. Maybe I can put it right there. That's what I needed to do. Okay, and then I can just put this panel right here. Okay, and then let's remove that. Let's go back in. Let's close this door. Let's get off of this and this. And I've got a piece of ladder in my hand. And we're just going to put the piece of ladder back here where it belongs. And then we have this, and we can get back in and out for right now. So now he's going to talk. We're going to talk about this. Where can I do it? Let's do this panel right here. So Mc Sassa is saying left click to select action. Okay, left click. Selected waterlog. So you have to click.
Right away.
Click south facing half bottom. That's what I would have to know. What it considers. I think this would be half bottom. This piece right here. And now, let me see if I can do this. I think that made it possible for me to do that. I've never been able to actually get them to change like that. So let me see what happens with this one here. Yeah, that's interesting. That, I don't know whether that's actually helping me or whether it just, there we go. So there's the thing that I can't do. Half bottom. No, it must be selected face open. Just a second. This is the thing that he's talking about. Selected type full. Okay, let me see if, nope, if now that will work. Nah, see, now it's just making them into all sorts of pieces like that. I am not getting it. I'm actually not getting it. So I'm going to read. So left click to select action. So let's come here, and the action I want has no properties. Let's come here. Let's click on that. Okay, waterlogged. Well, that's all it's giving me. On this, let me see what it will give me here. That's all it's giving me is waterlogged. So click to select action written on the bottom of your screen. Click, select facing west. Okay, let's see if that works. This says facing west. So then if I put a trapdoor here, okay, it says select facing west. So I selected facing west. Now what? Can I, okay. Well, that at least went into the right place. What if I put one of these here? Yeah, but it would have to be this way. It would have to be standing up. So what if I tried to put it here? I can't. I can't put it some way. That's a trapdoor piece. Am I using a trapdoor by mistake? Yeah, I am. Let's put the trapdoor and that over here. I'm supposed to be using the panel piece. This is a panel piece. Select. Let's see if I can get this panel piece. And then can I move it? I am not getting it. There's something I'm misunderstanding. about it. I know what you're trying, and I know that when I left click on this, it says select type full. All right, and then what? That's the problem that I have, because there's no way for me to get this piece in here in a way that it responds to that selection. It's not responding to what I just selected. So when I set this piece down, when it said select facing west, that means you are on the option to change the facing, and it's currently on west value. But by using the right click, you change this value to north. I see. Okay. So let's try it again. Okay, there's facing west. All right. So if I put this here like this, do I click left again on this? I don't understand. See, it changed it. I left clicked on that piece, and I'm left clicking, and it's just making it face all these different ways, which isn't the way it's supposed to be. To change a panel from vertical to horizontal, you need to select the option open, true, or false. Okay. Here we go. So open, true. Okay, so now when I go to put a panel here, now what happens? How do I get that panel to change? Left click equals choose the option facing open, waterlogged. So I changed it to open, true, or false. Now right click, change the value on the selected option. Right click. Oh, can I not do it? Wait, I wonder if I can't do it in, I'm right clicking on this, and all it's, oh, huh, let me see something for a minute. No, but let me see something now. Let me see. No, that's not doing it.
Oh, what?
Oh, I thought I figured it out, but I didn't. It's just not doing anything that I want. Wah. Right click with the debugging stick. Okay, so left click here, and that's to select type full, and wait a minute, let me see which one. No, it's open, true, or false. So let me get open, true, or false. There's open, true. Okay, and then or should I do open, false? Oh shoot, no. Okay, open, true, open to true. Okay, that part's working. All right, what happens next? When I go over here, how do I place something? Yeah, maybe it's too hard to explain in chat. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to figure this one last thing out. So what I'm seeing is select facing west. That means you're changing the facing, and what I need is vertical to horizontal. You need to select open to true or false, and then left click to choose the option, and then right click to change the value on the selected option. Right click to change the value on the selected option. Right click to change the, okay. All right. Okay, I think I might have an idea. Ready? Okay, so I just put that there. So now let's take the debug stick and select open. So let's go here. And now it says open. And now I should be able to change the value. That changed it, but it's not, it's changing it to open to true or open to false. So I think I need this to go a different way. So I think I understand what you're saying now. So now I just have to figure out how to get it to be in the right place. So let's see if I put it here. I think that's just going to make it open. I think it actually needs to be right here. So right now, wait, it's doing all sorts of things I don't want to do. Okay, type full. No, type, is that a, that's not a trapdoor. It's a panel. So now let's click on this. True, facing south, facing type full, facing south, facing south. Now let's see what happens. That did it. Wow. I think I have an idea. Let's see if I can repeat that. Wait, let's make this go away for a minute. Let's put this here. Let's click on this. No. Top, bottom, nope. Top, bottom, half, nope. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm doing the wrong way. Open, waterlog, facing south. There it is. Okay, and now let's click, right click. I found it. I think I found it. I think I did. Okay, I think, let's try another one. I think I've got it. I do believe I've got it. So let's, nope. Let's put this one. I think I don't have any problem with this one. Oh, there we go. That's not going to work. Let's put it here. That's the way. All right, and then let's take this, and I did it again. Let's select open true, but not open true. This might be west. No, that's going to do that. Ah, that did it. That did it. That did it. I get it. I get it. You said that it takes a little bit of time to figure it out, but I did it. Yay. So this might seem open true. Let me see if now I can get it to, nope. I need to do, I know which one I need to do. So, no, east. I think this is the one. Ready? Yes, I get it. So yes, that will help immensely. Merci beaucoup. To Medi, what do I put after that? You helped me. To Medi, you helped me. Beaucoup. I know it's just baby talk, but tu me dis beaucoup. Ooh, that's wonderful. C'est bon, c'est bon. It is good. Okay. And yes, I can use it to change these panels because the panels are really the problem. Otherwise, I have to put that grass in and that whole thing, where I'll get more used to how that's done. And in the situations where tu m'as beaucoup aidé. Oh yes, because it's helped. So it has to have the verb before the ad, the past tense ad, and so it's tu m'as beaucoup, and then the adjective comes between the help and the you have helped me. So thank you. Merci, merci. No. We. It's not, but I'm learning. I understand what you're saying. I understand my mistake. So I recognize that I forgot to put it in past tense. I said, you helped me instead of you helped me. And the S in mas is silent. So it would be tu m'as beaucoup aidé. Tu m'as beaucoup aidé. And yes, you do. Oui. So cool. Okay. So there we have it, people. I have a way. And so I'm going to, right now, I'm just going to, yay. I'm just going to, I wanted to do that. And when I have something to talk about, I'll work on this a little tiny bit more. I could pull that out. But we were showing Mc Sassa, the submarines that we worked on. I have the panel now. The ladder I can put back in later. I need to put this with these things right here. I don't need an axe all the time. We can get an axe whenever we need it. And let's put, or I could put it right here and put this right here and put this right here. Maybe I'll do that. I have the trap door, so I don't need any of this. This is supposed to go to the warehouse, and I believe the lever to run this machine just got blown away by the water being in here. So let me see. Let's come down in here. Okay, it is dry, and let's see what this is. This is in the wrong place. That's not supposed to be there. And this all is fine, and let's put the lever back right here. And I think everything else so far is in the right place. We'll check on it a little bit later. We have all the ladder, and we'll close the trap door, and that's good. The debug stick is also useful if you want that wall or fence. Don't connect on adjacent blocks. Oh, that's good to know. Cool. That is wonderful. Yes. Okay. So that is, I know that I don't, this is not a tutorial, people, but that is some of the best information right there that we just got. And that is so freaking cool. So these construction tapes belong to this building, which is where the submarine is being built right now in the mechanic shop. And some of these are the rocks above that will be returned to their locations when those buildings are finished. And that was some of the stuff that we were doing today. But I'm actually, look at all this clay. Ooh. Let me take this clay away. Let me get a shovel. SHOV. Let's get one of these shovels, and we'll take that clay away. And France won the opening match. Yahoo! Yahoo! Congrats, Felicidades. Is that congrats? Oh, I'm going to have to check. But yay! Congratulations! Yay! Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's get 8 blocks of clay. Clay. Let's get 8 blocks. Yay! I know you're very happy. You are the best. You are the best. That is so cool. Felicitation. Yes. Felicitation. I was hoping I was in the ballpark there. Oh, yay. Good. Okay. So, where am I and why am I? So this is how close Tana is, and this is the thing that we always have to be watching, is how close is Tana to all of this. This part right here that's hanging over top of this building isn't necessarily needed, but we'll see. I'll see what I want to do with that. This is the dead building right here and the dead stairs, and we'll see. You mean you're not on the field, but the players were the best tonight. That's, you know what you saw. You know what you saw. And you know that those teams are really good, and that was real competition, and they were behind for the first half. So there is no question about that they were behind, and then they came forward. So I think that's pretty amazing. Let's make this go away here. I think I'll hold on to that for a minute. And oh my gosh, that Mc Sassa took me beyond my time, actually. And but that was worth it.
Hi.
It was worth it. To have that information was so amazing. So, merci beaucoup. Thank you for being here. And I need to learn, I need to do a little bit. J'ai besoin apprendre or étudier really, because j'ai besoin d'étudier le français. I know I scrambled that up, but I need to study my French is what I was trying to say, and yeah. J'ai besoin de étudier, because you wouldn't use the ER, étudier, even though it's the ER version of that. Étudier le français. Le français, the French. Yeah, I do. I need to study. And I think étudier is study, and apprendre is learn. Apprendre is learn. And nope, we don't need any more potatoes. Nope, we don't need any more glass. It's okay, you understood? Okay. But I don't just want you to understand me. I want to be able to say it right. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that slowly but surely I am learning how to say it properly. J'ai besoin d'étudier. Ah, yeah. That apostrophe in front of the vowel is one of the things that I always get. That's one of the common mistakes that I make in my French lesson is I forget. I get so focused on getting the words right that I forget to make the apostrophe, that you can't have two vowels like that together. And yay, but I had the right words. I had the right words. That makes me so happy. Yay! 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 I would almost ask you to speak to me in French, but I don't know that I'm quite ready for that yet. But I'm really looking forward to it. And because I need to is j'ai besoin de. It's de. I want to say de like D in American, but it's de like the. De is de or du. De. De. And yes, but I would be tempted to ask you, but I realize too that you're doing your English, too, because you speak French. So you're getting a chance to have your English be good, or your English is already good. And maybe you don't need anything, but I think I might ask for that sometime to, s'il vous plaît, or s'il te plaît, parler avec, tu parles avec moi en français. Français. Oh, it would be en français, I think, to speak to me in French. It would be tu parles à moi en français. I'm making it worse. Okay, I'm going to let you go. I know you just finished your game and you want to celebrate, and we just finished doing that, and I'm over time. So for all of you who are watching, you just got some really cool information about using some of Minecolonies, their tools that help you with building their things. And it's really important, especially when you are helping to build, like I am helping my builders, to have those. If you want to design your own styles, you actually really need all of that. And Mc Sassa is saying to me in chat, if I speak French for explaining the debug stick, that's going to be also too complicated, still too complicated. I don't know. I think I might understand it better in French. I understood what you just said right there. So, yeah, but we'll tune in. This will be our adventure. This definitely will. But yeah, he just wrote that in French in the chat, and yes, I just read it in French. So that's where I am as far as reading is concerned. I'm really good at reading. I just don't get a chance to practice talking as much, and I'm doing more listening in my Duolingo, so yeah, so we'll do more of that. All right, enjoy your games, everybody, and enjoy watching all the other gamers. I will be back, and I'm not going to have the breaks be quite so long. We'll try and work out the schedule so that I can stream a little bit more regularly. Okay, and bye for now. I'm going to play music. Merci, Mc Sassa. Bonne nuit. Et felicitation. And yeah. And I'll learn more. Bye for now, everybody. Bye for now. Good to play music.